Hey everyone, my name is Frank Moses and I am with You Are Not Alone. I am the founder and owner. You Are Not Alone is an outreach program that is geared towards our youth, but it is for people of all ages. If you watch my videos, you kind of get an understanding of what You Are Not Alone is. If you have not watched my videos, I know a lot of people have reached out to my Facebook page lately and you guys are unfamiliar with it. You Are Not Alone is founded upon the basis of our journeys that we have come through. The main goal is to get into our schools, to our churches, to local events, meetings, anything of that nature, to kind of speak about my life and how it can relate to yours or things that we're going through, kind of just bounce off each other. I need to put a special message out there for one of my best friends. His name's Casey Dotson. He recently lost his brother Matt. If anybody that knows me knows that I have a specific tattoo on the left side of my body that has my last name. All the Dotson brothers have that same exact tattoo. They meant the world to me. Being there, it was very hard, very, very hard. So my condolences to the Dotson family. I love you guys. I want to thank everybody that's been on my Facebook page, that's been liking my Facebook page. We just got it launched like a week ago and we were already over 110 plus likes. So I'm so grateful. We had an article come out. My good friend Andy, who's done articles for me when I was a trainer, a few articles for some clients that have won some competitions. So I had Andy come by, did an article for me. Thank you so much, Andy. I want to talk about the article a little bit. For everybody that's looked at the article, read the article, I didn't grow up in a box without food. I just want everybody to know that. It was kind of like a build up to things. My parents, they struggled. They did their things. They did a lot of things. Excuse me. But I never went without. My parents did the best they could. Was it a stable environment? Not so much at times, but I didn't go without food. If anybody that sees me these days knows that I am not deprived of food. They struggled, but they did what they could. That's the point of You're Not Alone, is because that we go through these struggles, that we go through these things. The point of You're Not Alone is not to bash about what we've done or the mistakes that we've made. It's about the journey and the things that we've come through. The way we got to where we are now is what You're Not Alone is about. On to our topic. Our topic this week is drugs and asking for help. I'm going to refer back to my childhood when it comes to the topic of drugs, being around drugs, seeing the way that it affects families. It could tear a family apart. So getting older, and I told myself that I'm not going to do drugs because I've seen the way that drugs can play an effect. Drugs played a big effect in my childhood, and I've seen the way that people react to those kinds of situations, those type of things. I always told myself that I wouldn't go to that level. When I got into high school, I played sports. I did all these things. I went to several different schools. I've talked about that in my previous things, as far as going to Sandusky, to Margaretta, to Bellevue. When I got to Bellevue, that's when I started kind of partying, hanging out, doing different things. And while I was there, I actually tried marijuana. I think everybody has, or at least most of us have. Tried marijuana, even some painkillers type things, maybe, I think back in the day it was Percocet or something like that. Something off the wall. We always tried those different things, so I did those things. I always told myself that I wouldn't do it, but I did. The main reason is because I've seen my parents struggle. My parents have been through such a hard struggle in their lives. My parents have lost everything. My parents, they went homeless. Nowadays, my parents are doing great. And I am so thankful for my parents because they developed a relationship with me and my parents now. As many mistakes as they have made, as many things that they did, now they're doing great, and I'm so grateful for them. When I moved to Florida, so I moved around a lot. I went to California, then I went to Florida. When I moved to Florida, I was working for a family business. I was going to school. I tried to fit in yet again, and I tried different things. I was a DJ at this bar. I was there one night playing some music on the jukebox. The guy asked me to be a DJ. Because I'm a DJ, I'm hanging out with different people. I was trying different things, trying to live a party style life that wasn't me. Next thing you know, I'm spending countless money on doing different things, trying to impress people, trying to do different things. Becoming a careless and a different person is what was a big wake-up call at that point. I would wake up with no money. I realized that I was being a totally different person, and that's not who I am. I put myself in a lot of bad situations. I put myself in a lot of what we call sketchy situations. I put myself through so many different things that one day I woke up and that was my wake-up call. I have an addictive personality. A lot of us deal with that. And it's hard for us to see those things. Me, I have an addictive personality. For example, I tried chewing tobacco when I was young, and I clicked right to it because I was a baseball player. And still to this day, granted I'm doing a lot better, but just in that concept right there, I have an addictive personality that I still do those things. A big thing that I'm seeing, that I think we're all seeing, is the heroin addiction and the impact that's putting on everybody. You can't sit here and say that, this drug's better than this drug, or this drug is better than that drug. But this heroin epidemic has become so popular, and it's getting out of control. And I've been through it, not personally, but I've experienced it in my life as far as people around me. Like I said, my parents, they're doing so much better, but it's okay to ask for help. That's the biggest thing. And I don't even mean that in a drug-related way, but it's okay to swallow your pride and to ask for help. It doesn't make you weak. It doesn't make you seem less responsible. It doesn't make you seem any of these things, because asking for help is taking the initiative. It's taking an act of courage from you to be brave. And that's what You Are Not Alone is founded upon. That we're not alone through anything that we're going through, that you need to ask for help. Whether it be financially, whether it be drugs, whether it be alcohol, no matter what it is, we have to ask for help, and we have to be there for one another. Society wants us to believe so many different things. When we were kids, when I was a kid, we had like MySpace or something like that. We didn't sit there and bash one another. Nowadays, if you do anything, it's a Facebook meme and it's shared by 13 million people. We can't do that to each other. Don't wait until it's too late to make a stand. Don't wait until you're getting woken up by Narcan. Don't wait until you're doing all these different things to reach out to someone, specifically myself. Reach out to someone and talk to them. I'm not going to judge you. My biggest fear in life is to be judged. Through everything that I've been through. I've been through so much, whether it be a relationship, whether it be legal things, whether it be anything like that. I have been through it all. I've been through both spectrums. Bullying, being the bully. I've been through so much in my life that I'm not, trust me, the last thing I'm going to do is judge you. I'm a strong believer that what the present and the future holds is much greater than what the past had. That's the point. I'm afraid of judgment. I understand that you're afraid of judgment. Trust me, I understand. Ever since this article has launched, ever since these things have launched, people have been messaging me, people have been talking to me, and I'm so grateful for it. But I want you guys to reach out to me. Just reach out and say something like, hey, I've been through this. Hey, I've been through that. Get to know me. Be on a personal level, because that's what's going to take us further in life, is because we're going to get to different people and we're going to understand each other a lot better than just holding it all in. In conclusion, I want to thank you guys so much for the Facebook page likes, for you guys following my page, for everything that you guys are doing, because a part of this journey, I need everyone. It's not going to happen just by myself. It's not going to happen just from the support I have from good friends like Justin, who mentioned something in the article for me, or my girlfriend Leanne. It's not going to happen just from us. It's going to happen from people like you that stand up and make a stand against things, and that are willing to try. Even if you're still going through problems, you have to try. Life's problems are temporary. I don't want to push religion on anybody, but God was a big factor in my life that has turned everything around for me. Maybe that might not be for you. Maybe someone like me might be that factor. Maybe your friend might be that factor. But you have to open up. You have to be honest. You have to be humble. The hardest thing I ever learned was how to be humble. I am. I used to be the furthest thing from humble. I used to be all about me. I knew that I was good in sports. I knew this, that, and the other. When my arm went, next thing you know, I think I'm hot shit of this, that, and the other. We have to be humble. We have to humble ourselves and understand what other people are going through. That's what You Are Not Alone is about, is to come together. So I want to thank you guys. Please like and share this video. Comment. I have a Q&A video. I launched part 1 of it. I'm going to reshare it. You guys reach out to me, and I will answer the questions next week. I want to thank you guys so much for watching. Thank you.